如果我讲话用英语讲话，是因为我拍一个视频，就可以不记得，或就是不注意。好了，你明白我的意思？我正在拍一个视频。
喂，边宝，我接过去到罗湖口岸那个地方应该冇事吧？
So, what we're doing now is we're going. This is Chinese Uber. Essentially, it's called Didi. Didi is the Chinese version of Uber. We're going from up in the northwest corner of Shenzhen. Right, if you went up to the top of Shenzhen city limits in the northwest, we're going all the way a straight shot down to the border with Hong Kong at what's called Luohu. So if you drew a line from the upper northwest corner going straight down on sort of on the left, the eastern side of Shenzhen, you will see through this video there'll be more than one part because my camera's going to break it up into separate 10-minute sub videos, and it's just easier for me to upload and do it that way. So there'll be a part 1 and a part 2, maybe even a part 3, I'm not sure, but you will get a full view of Shenzhen, or at least the eastern part of Shenzhen, going along the
前方400米，在第2个红绿灯路口右转，进入紫薇路。直行通过第1个红绿灯路口300米处有违章拍照。在前方红绿灯路口右转，进入紫薇路，请注意经过学校路段，请走最右侧车道。
你认识路是不是？
右转，然后200米右转。
哦，你好，你认识路是不是？
对对对，他看我往那边走一下。
All right, all right. So let's see if you can see. Can you see the? Let's see. Just a billboard there telling everybody to be civilized and harmonious.
前方150米右转。
I know when I have a gun pointed at me and people say, "Be civilized." Be harmonious. It just means, you know, as a hostage, I'd best not resist. Or a prisoner, it's also called that. Chinese society. But don't get me wrong, it's good for me. I enjoy things here, right? Just because I can leave at any time, right? I can leave at any time. I'm an American citizen with an American passport. This guy doesn't really know what he's doing very well. All right, 没问题。
1公里，当前道路限速50，前方红绿灯路口直行，请保持直行，不要走最左侧车道。请保持直行，不要走左侧2车道
should get a little better once we get on the freeway. It'll get much better. In terms of the range of different types of real estate, residential, commercial, maybe some factories. Also, you can tell by the building's architecture and how it's planned, whether or not it's actually under the full control of the city government, or it still belongs to these local, well, they call them villages, but they're not villages anymore. What it is some of the original Shenzhen people who still own the land, and you can see the buildings that they built in those areas. Oftentimes they're apartment buildings. They're built like 10 feet away from each other. You could take a ball and toss it from one window to the next. You can lay a plank across two windows and crawl from one building to the next. So you could tell that it's not, they weren't really up to regulations and you'll be able to see that too. So you'll notice on my older videos, the camera is not as good. Chinese University of Hong Kong has a branch